How many Juventus games has Paolo Dybala missed each season due to injury? Italian sources and media yesterday evening published reports claiming that the contract of the Argentine star of Juventus will not be extended and the player will leave the Italian club at the end of the season's competitions. According to a football report and quoted by Tuttosport, published in Turin, Italy, a strange news was published in the Italian media yesterday evening, and they claimed that Paolo Dybala's contract with Juventus will not be extended, and the Argentine star will be released at the end of the season. Will leave. The correspondent of this Italian publication wrote in this regard. Many injuries are the main reason for Juventus' reluctance to extend Paolo Dybala's €10 million contract, and this has cooled the Argentine star, and he is very upset by the reduction in Juventus' new offer to €6 million. Will the presence of the French midfielder of the Red Devils in the Premier League continue? Paul Pogba is waiting for the end of his contract with the Red Devils of Manchester to make the final decision. Paul Pogba, the midfielder of the French national football team and the midfielder of the Manchester United club, wants to allow his contract with the English team to end and then decide on his future, according to the Daily Telegraph. With just 3.5 months left on his current contract with the Red Devils, the French international is free to negotiate a deal with other clubs. Despite the alleged interest of teams such as Real Madrid of Spain, Juventus of Italy and Paris Saint-Germain of France, little change has taken place in recent months. According to the report, the 29-year-old French player prefers to wait until his contract with Manchester expires in July and then decide where to continue his football season next season. The report adds that the French international midfielder may be ready to join another club, even in the same Premier League, depending on the offers he receives from other clubs. Report of the day: Premier League stars who get paid more than Mohammad Salah. A review of the contracts of players working in the English Premier League revealed that 13 Premier League players receive higher salaries and weekly salaries than the Egyptian star of the Anfield Reds. According to a football report and quoted by the British media, Mohammad Salah, the striker of the Egyptian national football team and the star of the Liverpool attacking line, has asked the officials and managers of the English team to double his salary and weekly salary to sign a new contract. Valencia confront Barcelona's interest in their defender and captain. According to the latest news and reports published by various Spanish sources and publications, especially the regional media of Catalonia, the managers and officials of the Spanish club Valencia are looking to extend the contract of José Gaya, the right-wing defender of their team, which is Fabrizio Romano reported and approved. According to a football report and quoting Fabrizio Romano, a well-known European media journalist and football transfer expert, and according to this source, the managers and officials of the Spanish club Barcelona have already made an offer to buy and acquire José Gaya, the 26 player. The 1-year-old and right-back were offered by Valencia, and now José Gaya has to make his final decision on whether to accept the offer. Several other Premier League teams are interested in Coutinho after seeing him shine at Stonewilla. According to the latest reports and information published by various Spanish sources and publications, especially the media in the region of Catalonia, return to the English Premier League competitions for midfielders with Brazilian technique and good national team who have played for teams such as Barcelona, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich has been in his playing career. He has been happy and favorable. Brazilian national football team midfielder Philippe Coutinho and former midfielder of teams such as Liverpool, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich, who left the Catalans in the winter transfer window last January, joined the students. Steven Gerrard joined Aston Villa, scoring 4 goals and 3 assists in his last 9 appearances for Aston Villa. Send his teammates to this English club and leave such a statistic in the first months of his return to the Island Football Premier League. Expressing the desire of the English national team to stay at Old Trafford for a long time. The Blue and Pomegranate team of the port city of Barcelona has expressed interest in hiring a young star and a British national team player in the Red Devils' offensive line. Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford has been on the verge of returning to his best form since recovering from a shoulder injury, according to Manchester Evening News. He has only managed to score 5 goals in all competitions for the Manchester City this season. The 24-year-old has also been questioned by experts and fans. Meanwhile, Ralf Rangnick, the Red Devils' interim manager, insists that the striker could leave Old Trafford in the summer transfer window if he is unhappy with his childhood club. Milan's new Serbian striker injured in Rossoneri's first official match. The Rossoneri's new signing, who was hired in the winter transfer window, was injured in the first official match for the Italian team. According to Football Reports and quoting Italian media, Marco Lazic, who was bought for the main team of Milan in the winter transfer market, played for the Primavera team of Milan in the second half against Hellas Verona this afternoon to officially play his first game with the shirt. Do the Rossoneri. 45 minutes after the game, according to Capone's second-minute goal, the game was progressing slowly. The head coach of Primavera, or the Milan age group, decided to inject the necessary quality with the arrival of Emil Roback and Marco Lajdic in his team's offensive line. The interest of two prominent Italian teams in the English star of the Red Devils. Reports indicate that Milan and Rome have been offered to hire the English midfielder of the Red Devils for free. According to a Football Report and quoted by Niccolò Schira, a well-known Italian media reporter, and also according to other English media reports, last January, the management of Manchester United rejected the loan sale of Jesse Lingard, the midfielder of the English national football team and the Manchester Red team. This English player will stay in the main team. The Ajax defender has announced his intention to join Barcelona. The national team and Argentine defender of the famous Ajax Amsterdam club from the teams in the Dutch Eredivisie recently announced his desire to join the blue and pomegranate team of the port city of Barcelona in the transfer window of the upcoming summer season. According to Spanish and Dutch media reports, Nicolas Alejandro Tagliafico, left back of the Argentine national football team and Ajax Amsterdam of the Netherlands, also tried to attend the Camp Nou and the Blaugrana during the winter transfer window last January. But the transfer did not take place due to the disagreement of the Dutch club management. Barcelona? They were interested in signing me in January and the managers and officials of the clubs talked to each other but no agreement was reached. It was complicated for the club, but I think now this transfer will take place in June, which means it will be easier and easier during the summer transfer window. Former Barcelona Dutch coach on the verge of another comeback. Koeman's next possible destination identified. According to the latest reports and information published by various sports sources and publications in the Netherlands, it seems that the former Dutch coach of the blue and pomegranate team of the port city of Barcelona, after the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, is very lucky. He has the upper hand to lead the national football team of his country, the Netherlands. It is possible that Ronald Koeman, a former player and coach of the Dutch national football team and the Spanish club Barcelona, after the World Cup, is quoted as saying by NOS, Dutch Radio and Television Network or the Dutch Broadcasting Corporation. 2022, hosted by Qatar, return to the leadership of the Dutch national football team. This news source in the Netherlands claims that Ronald Koeman is currently negotiating with the officials of the Dutch Football Federation. Official, UEFA has announced the exact time of the final. The European Football Association, UEFA, has officially announced the exact time of the fascinating and interesting match finalissima, according to which the match will be held in June of this year in London, the capital of England. According to the football website and according to the official website of UEFA as well as some European media, the managers and officials of the European Continental Football Association, known as UEFA, finally related to the time of holding their fascinating and new match with the joint cooperation of the Confederation of South American Football, and determined and announced between the heroes of these two continents. Anelka's reaction to Ronaldo and Messi's decision to play in major leagues, a complete mistake. The former Chelsea striker and many other teams have questioned the decision of the two Portuguese and Argentine superstars to continue playing in the major leagues. According to a Football Report and quoted by RMC Media, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese national team striker, left Juventus for Manchester United at the beginning of the season, The Argentine superstar was forcibly expelled from Barcelona and forced to join French side Paris Saint-Germain. Nicolas Anelka, a former striker for the French national football team and clubs such as Chelsea, Juventus and they want to play longer, they fall. Their careers are over and I think they should both be happy with what they have achieved in the last 15 years. They were above the rest and it is normal for them to fall in the current period.